Cassie, Gary's already knows where she is or told us, but guys, I have a confession to make. I don't want to.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Walker Farm. Thanks for joining us today. And I'm starting off out here by the cows because, hey, don't ruin our video. There's no need for that. We don't need to start off that way, do we, boys?
No.
No. So I'm going to start off the video though by unloading this because I don't want it riding around in the back. We have a change of plans today. I was going to work on the bus this evening up there, the schoolie conversion, but my grandpa has a water hydrant at his house that is leaking pretty bad and it can't be shut off. It doesn't have a shut off valve. So today, me, Ranger, Ransom are gonna run out there, try to dig it up and get all the parts we need so I can hopefully go fix it for good tomorrow. But we'll see what we can do. But right now, first things first, we have to do this. You guys wanna show them how we unload the feed? Yeah. All right. So we can use our tractor and the forklift pallets, but today we're gonna use our old-fashioned arms.
I need to get up there.
Ranger's gonna get up there and help.
Ranger, you get front.
And muscle. So it's a good thing we got some muscle here. Okay, so you guys know how much this weighs?
Probably like 100 pounds.
200, I think 250 pounds. So here you go, Ranger. If you want to grab this, I'll show them how I unload it. Just back up a little bit. If I fall, you'll want to make sure and get it on video because it'll be funny, I'm sure. So we try to get it started, and then ease it down. Oh, there we go. And some of you might be asking what this is. Well, what is this? It's called a pasture value multiplied cattle on pasture. It's a 28%, where's the protein at? 28% crude protein, weighs 225 pounds. So that is for the cows to be able to eat while they're out here. And you can see, some people call it a lick tub because the way they eat it is they lick it. It's like a syrup that's been baked, and it's really hard for them to get out. So one of them can eat and eat and eat and not overeat on it. So Ransom, you want to hop back up? Actually, yeah, you can hop back up in the truck, but you'll have to get in front in a minute. But they're going to chase each other around a little bit. They all want to check it out. All right, watch your fingers. Watch thy fingers. All right, well, we've got to get on the road, but we'll bring you guys along. We'll see what the damage is out there and see if we can get the hydrant all pulled up. Ransom brought his hoe. He said he's going to pull the dirt out with that hoe, right? Oops, dropped it. You gonna pull it out?
Got it.
All right. All right, well, there's the hydrant and there's the water. Not supposed to have water there, so let's see what it looks like underneath. So to keep it from leaking tonight, there's a bolt and some clamps. And Papa had the idea to get a lighter, put a little bit of fire on it and heat it up, and that's going to hold because it's got water on right now and it's going to hold. But Papa's out here right now, and tomorrow is his anniversary and Grandma's. And how many years, Papa?
1951 at 5 o'clock. I got married, and I got that little sweet thing still with me, staked out in the house.
Staked out.
And I'm 89 and she's 88.
So 73 years. So I guess we're going to have to ask what the secret is, because there's a lot of people out there that haven't even lived 73 years, and you've been married for 73. So what's the secret to 73 years of marriage?
Well, first thing, I had to find somebody to have me.
Yeah.
So I got married once. And when I was 50 years, I got married again. And when I was 70, I got married again.
To the same woman.
To the same thing by my grandson. And now I'm looking for a great-grandson to marry me tomorrow on my 73rd. So I like to get married. I like to have 5 or 6 more years, and I want to get married every year. And Clark Gable or someone like that ain't got a thing on me.
So I guess that means recommitting to your vows every year.
That's right.
Making the same promise that you made the first year.
Just as glad to marry the 70 years Landon Warren married us.
Yeah.
David Walker married me at 50 years. And I had a shotgun wedding the first time.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm sorry.
He's joking. It was a regular old wedding, right?
Yes, it was.
I'm joking. Yeah. Well, congratulations. We'll have to tell Grandma tomorrow. Happy anniversary.
Yeah, thank you.
So we'll catch back up with you guys tomorrow. We'll be back out here and try to get the faucet finished up and be done with that. But happy anniversary to Papa and Grandma for 73 years.
And I'm having water problems, and thank you, Gary Walker.
Oh, you're welcome, Papa. So I made it back to the shop, and I'm going to show you guys. This is the old. So we have this black line going into this elbow, and this will be the new. So we have, instead of an elbow, I like to use a T with a little bit of a drop down, and I feel like this gives it more of security when this hits down, hits the ground, and then you can feel rock in around the edges. So that's just my personal preference whenever you replace an outside hydrant, is to go with a T instead of an elbow. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna get all of this secured and ready to go here at the house, where I have a shop and a vise and all my tools right here. So I'm gonna go in and get ready to leave though, get everything taken care of at the house. I'll catch back up with you guys back out at my grandpa's, and hopefully, fingers crossed, everything works as we think it will. If not, we'll go fix it again. Right, Bella? I need to start getting Bella trained to go around with me and go places with me, but there's other dogs there and she might not get along with them. So, not today, Bella, but I need to start getting you riding in the truck. That'd be fun to take you along. So I made it back home from Papa and Grandma's house, and unfortunately I forgot to get the camera back out and video the final finished hydrant, but I got it all fixed. It's all going now. We finally got it with no leaks, and we got it all covered back up. A post drove next to it, and now it should be in good shape. So I really enjoy getting to go out there and visit with them. We stay awfully busy around here, but as much as we can, or as often as we can, we try to go out there. And Ransom didn't get to show you yesterday, but Papa, I don't know if grandparents just keep toys sitting around, but Papa and Grandma had this toy, and orange Jeep with a boat that they gifted to Ransom. So I got it out of the pickup. I'm sure he'll be playing with it when he gets home. So I am waiting for the family to get home, but I'm gonna go ahead and start chores. That way, at least they can be at least halfway done when they get here. But we'll catch up with them in just a little bit. But first, let's go start knocking out the chores. Zena, there's a duck over here eating your food, Zena. Hey, you better get back. That's not your food. There's a duck stealing Zena's food. Little thief. I don't think they're Shelby's gonna get after him. Hey, there, eat that. So I threw some grain out, so hopefully it won't steal Zena's food. Here she comes. Come on, Zena. Come protect your food, girl. You better eat. You're not gonna have any food. Although Zena weighs about 105 pounds, and I don't think she's missed any meals in her lifetime, so she's probably gonna be okay. But I don't know about you, I am ready for fall weather. It's in the 90s today. Cooler than it has been, but still not feeling like fall yet. Hey, Sue. There you go, girl. So we were wondering if Benjamin was going to be big enough to breed, but you can see he is basically the same size as our adult ewes. So I'm thinking that he's going to be big enough. It's not really even time yet. Once it cools down is whenever they really start breeding. But there is one little duck I wanted to check on. So we'll walk over here. Yep, she's still here. So there's one lone little duckling that's still alive. So I was gonna come over here and throw a little bit of grain to these guys. But you can see the little baby running right there, out with its mama. Unfortunately, the other two didn't make it, but we still have one left. Hopefully mama will take care of it and raise it up. And the cows are still out here. And I'm just gonna tell you, I'm not 100% sold on this one cow, number 123. She acts, let me get up here by the fence. She still acts a little fidgety, a little bit crazy whenever I come around, and I'm probably gonna give her a little bit longer. I'm gonna get her in the pen though and see how she acts in there. But if she acts crazy, then she's going to the sale barn. Now this cow, number 53, she acts just fine. I was able to actually touch her the other day, but 123, you know, I try to give them at least a week, sometimes 2 weeks to get nice and settled. That way I can really tell how they're gonna act. But time will tell. I'll get her in the pen in the next few days. I'll bring you guys along when I do and see if she's staying or going. We'll see. We are back out here where we started the video. Watch out, Blackberry. And checking on the cows. I thought I would check that tub out too, just to see if anybody has ate out of it yet. Back up, Blackberry. Back up. Hey, back up, big old steers. Back up. But I'm gonna go ahead and get them fed so they'll be out of my hair. So 47, hey. 47 is at the bottom of the pecking order right now. So I'm trying to help her out. 48's trying to run her off her food. I tried. 48 and 49's like, hey, let me have that. You're not supposed to eat that. Sometimes I'm a mediator, making sure every cow gets a little bite. But that's the reason I put out this mineral tub, is because I know that we have pushy cows. 47's trying to follow me, baby. I don't have any more, okay? Here, check the bucket out. But I put this mineral tub out because even whenever none of the other cows are letting them eat, they can always come up here on their own and lick on this tub. Here, check that out, baby. She's like, I don't want that. I want range cubes. I want range cubes. So that cow is working out just fine. That's the kind of cow I like. Gentle enough that she'll let me just touch her nose just now. But she's also a little bit standoffish. She gets back as soon as I start to rub on her very much. But she doesn't act wild. She acts calm. These cows are gonna work out just fine that are already out here. So I'll check on the mineral tub later on. But right now, I really just want to get them started on some extra proteins and extra nourishment, because you always want your cattle in great shape heading into winter. You don't want to be in the middle of winter and start trying to make sure they're in good shape, but all these cows are in great shape anyway. But that's why I put the mineral in now versus whenever you start seeing snow on the ground or when the temperatures turn cold, because we want them to have all their weight carried going into winter. So right now they're looking great. So as I just drove through that hay field, you saw the hay is getting tall, and I just received a call from the Amish right before I came outside today that said they will be here this week, the next 2 to 3 days, to bale our hay. So one thing that I want to do before they get here, and I'm thinking about it right now, is check the batteries on this. It hasn't been flashing very bright, and I want to make sure that my batteries are up in it, because a lot of times when they cut the hay, it brings in predators, and I want these chickens to be protected. So I'm going to probably pull the battery out of that and see what kind I need to buy. I think the battery's probably bad. It just needs to be replaced. Hey, chickies. Cheek, 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 cheek. All right, lady. We have about 1 more week, and then the temperatures are going to cool down. As soon as they cool down, if you're still going to be broody, I'm going to leave you the eggs, okay? Does it sound like a deal? So this is a sweet chicken. She always puffs up at me, but she has never pecked me, doesn't try to flog me or anything like that. So that's the good news. Bad news is she tries to sit on these eggs when it's 100 degrees or 95 degrees, and I just don't want to let her yet. But as soon as the temperatures break, I want to let her try. So today we got 10 eggs, which is a pretty good number. That's about what we've been getting every day, and I anticipate once the weather does cool down, we'll be getting more eggs. So I think that's it for the farm chores. Now we're going to catch up with Ransom, see if he's going to open that truck up. And I know Ranger already asked this morning if we could go for a bike ride. So him, Ransom, and I probably going to go for a bike ride. So Ransom made it home, and he is ready to try out his Jeep and boat and little man, and it's even got some wakeboarders,
And
tubes, I don't know, all kinds of fun stuff.
I don't know what this is.
And I have another problem, Ransom.
What?
The shop door, it has springs on each side and little cables. One of the cables popped today, so whenever I was doing chores and I got back, I noticed that. So now we got to get that fixed. I don't know how to fix that. I might know how, but I also wanted to get a new garage door opener installed anyway. So guess what?
What?
I'm just going to let the guy come, install the garage door, fix the garage door all at the same time. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Then we'll be able to open it up with a little button. So right now we need to open up Ransom's toy. And guess what? I've got my reed knife right here. All you got to do is push a button.
Pop. Wait, is it your Walker Farm knife?
Yeah, it does say Walker Farm Fam right there. So let me, if you set it down, I'll start opening it up. Okay, buddy?
Okay.
We'll show them everything when we get done. All right. One little trip to see Great Papa, Ransom's great grandpa. And now he's got a Jeep. They got a little man that can drive it. Inner tubes, an ice chest, all that stuff. Are you glad you went with me to go fix Papa's water line?
Yeah. The boat can come off.
The boat can come off, and I know Ransom's probably going to try it out in the water over there, aren't you?
Yeah.
You want to go do that real quick?
Yeah.
All right. So Ransom's got to try to take this boat for a spin, and I you can see I have a change of clothes. I'm going to go mow. Our grass is getting tall. Time to mow. The rains we got last week were great for everything except me having to mow grass again. So I'm going to do that, and I'll get Ransom over here with this boat, and we'll probably end the video tomorrow. Cassie and the kids and I are going to go to a BMX, I think it's the state of Oklahoma BMX race. The boys haven't been riding long enough to qualify, but we're going to go check it out. It's in Tulsa at the National BMX track. I think it's the Hardesty track, so we'll bring you guys along for that. But let's see if this boat floats first, okay? Well, the Jeep has to drive all the way over to the boat ramp.
Wait.
All right, let's see if Ransom knows how to back his boat into the boat ramp. Well, he's doing it pretty straight. Uh-oh! The whole trailer came disconnected. I've seen that happen before.
On a real boat?
Not on my boat, but on other people's on YouTube. I think it's clicked in. I gotta pull it. Okay, there. Now it'll float. All right, Ransom launched his boat. All right, boat boy. After you play with this about 5 minutes, I need you to go pick up the toys in the toys. A boat ran fell into the water. I need you to pick up the toys in the yard, okay? Yes, Dad? Thank you. All right, well, Ransom's gonna play with that. I'm gonna mow.
So we looked out and saw the Amish across the road. So gates need to be closed. I'm headed to take care of the chickens in the back while Gary takes Mazzy to the, something's on fire. I should probably go check that too. But Gary's taking Mazzy to voice lessons. I'm gonna go take care of chickens. It's super windy and I'm using my phone, so who knows what it sounds like. But gates shut so that they can easily come in here and mow the hay and it not be in their way. Chicky chicks, get you some fresh water and some chicken scratch. Make sure no one's laying eggs yet. Should be soon. I keep saying that, but better be pretty soon. So these are my Orpingtons. It's currently what I'm trying to raise out. You know me, might change my mind in a couple months, but just looking around, making sure they're not laying eggs somewhere that we just aren't aware of. So there they are. I don't have a tripod with me, but you can see them over there mowing the hay. But I don't have a tripod. Apparently Gary was drinking a can of water. So I'm gonna get these things fed and watered. Whoa, I can't video. I'm gonna get these things fed and watered and then move on, but I don't have a tripod, so you won't get to see that. Threw them out some scratch. About to check for eggs, but just gonna look at my chickens for a little bit and admire their beauty, see how everybody's doing. Oh, did you just see that hit me in the air? Gary, play that back in slow motion and let them see that grasshopper hit me in the ear. Oh, 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 oh. So I'm gonna go out before I go in and get changed and things, cleaned up. We're going to a BMX state race today in Tulsa. BMX is new to us, and so state is happening, so we told the boys we'd go check it out so they know what to expect for next year. So before I go in, get cleaned up, and I'm almost 40 and still getting little friends, so you're welcome. I know some of you guys are already staring at it, so I might as well just say I understand it's there. Check on my sheep, my ducks, my turkey, and all that. So Zena's already at my side. So I'll walk around, see how everybody's doing before I go in and get cleaned up. Oh, it's windy. Hopefully you can hear me. But this is definitely the sheep's favorite tree and place to lay around. Let's see if I'm cupping the wind. Let's see if that helps you at all. But the sheep love to lay here in the heat of the day. Rowdy's there with them. Got some ducks waddling over. So there's Susie. Susie protects the sheep out here with you also. I bet the sound is terrible. Sorry if it is. But I'll take a breeze and wind any day because it's been so hot. So I am missing a blue Indian runner duck. So I'm just gonna make a quick walk around. I really don't have a whole lot of time, but I'm gonna make a quick walk around just see if I can see it. Pick me up a stick, so if I do see it and it's laying down, I can maybe see if it's on a nest. But missing a blue duck because look. Blue. Went behind that tree, but there it is. There's one blue, and I have two blues. So let's go see if it's laying on it. So you see right there, that is my male, my Drake Indian runner duck. and I have a blue female. So they're really hard to see when they're out nesting in the middle of the grass. But I'm just gonna make a quick pass, see if I can see it out here in this field, make sure everything's okay. Then I'll go get cleaned up and ready. Gary recently brush hogged out here, so that'll help a little bit. If you see a blue duck, tell me, but I'm telling you. So no luck in finding her. I'm gonna come over here and try to hide from the wind. This might not be the best spot, but no luck in finding her. But you guys might be saying, Cassie, Gary's already knows where she is or told us. But guys, I have a confession to make. I don't watch our videos. Unless Gary says, you need to go watch that and look at those comments. I don't watch our YouTube videos anymore. I don't really read our comment section anymore. I used to help Gary edit. I used to watch every video. I used to read every comment. And then, well, we have a toddler. Super busy being a mom and all that. But even before the toddler, I quit reading all the comments on YouTube. I try to keep up with Facebook and Instagram messages and emails, but it's just too much to keep up with if I try to keep up with everything. It was getting a little overwhelming. It was taking up a lot of my time, and I don't mean that rude. I love you guys. I go look at the comments from time to time so I can see what you guys are saying, you faithful people, but it's not something I'm able to do all the time. So if Gary has already said where the blue duck is, I'm about to text him and ask him if he knows, then that's why, because I don't watch our videos. In my spare time, like right now, I'm about to go take a shower, get dressed and all that. And if I have 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, an hour, I'll go watch our friends' videos. I try to keep up with theirs and I try to support them and watch their stuff. So that's what I do instead of always getting to watch ours. So that's my confession. That's just me being honest. We love this sharing. We love you guys. But I just can't keep up with all of it anymore. When we didn't have a lot of subscribers and had minimal comments, it was a little easier. And then you guys are amazing and we have lots of views and lots of comments, and Cassie just can't keep up. But looks like the Amish are in our field now, so I'm gonna go get dressed. There's already one over here, so I think I count 3 so far. Before I go in, I'll see how many shows up. It's usually 5 or 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then around in the back is 5. So we got 5 of them going at once. They always do an amazing job.
All right, we made it to downtown Tulsa. We are at the Hardesty National BMX Ransom. You gonna ride around a little bit?
Yep.
Check it out, see what it's all about. So the boys aren't racing this evening, but they are gonna ride around just a hair, and we're gonna go watch some races. So one day they'll be racing on this track, probably after
Next year.
well, probably in a few weeks. Maybe we can come up here on one night. So we'll see. So some of you might not know this, but we are at the national headquarters for BMX.
good. They're looking to get the whole cow leaving back out of the first 30. This is the order of the first round. Here comes being on the outside. Leaders, College and Shepard. They can see it. Really let them off that camera. Over foot short. Yeah, cool. Back over. Bringing them back. Now he gets all over. All the top by you. Going to get the win out of the next round. All by the logo. Ian Holiday.
So we just made it home from the BMX races. The boys were really impressed with that track, and it's the national headquarters, Tulsa, Oklahoma. But we're lucky enough, we live close enough that they race 2 days a week. So one day we'll be able to take the boys up there and let them experience the BMX track in Tulsa. So I know they're gonna have fun, but it's church night, so we're gonna get off of here. And we're going to go to church tomorrow, so we got to get the kids in bed. But we want to thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to spend with us. We hope you have a great day, and God bless.